two exposés this week. One has been on the Ishrat file, and now we have our investigative report on the UPA terror files. Big response from our viewers. Let's start the debate. Faraz Khan of the Delhi High Court, Tasleem Rehmani of the Muslim Political Council of India, Sanjay Hegde, Senior Advocate of the Supreme Court, Madhuresh, Kumar, National Convener of the National Alliance of People's Movements. And on the other side tonight, we have Venkatesh, RSN Singh, formerly of the Military Intelligence and RAW, and GVL Narsimha of the BJP. I said that some people thought earlier, Madhuresh, that it is secular not to question Pakistan's role in terrorism. I find tonight another interesting angle, Madhuresh, that some people think that while the whole country is talking about Ishrat file, and the entire country is talking about the UPA terror files, and Malegaon 1, and Malegaon 2, and Ajmer Sharif, and Samjhauta, viewers, some people think it is secular not to even report at all or cover anything about these two big stories and to black them out as best as you can. Maybe that's a secular form of journalism. Now the question here tonight is very simple. Let me start with you, Sanjay Hegde. Let's look at the facts because you like the facts. As a matter of marvel, Sanjay Hegde, both the Ishrat probe and the Malegaon probe have a common thread. They both cherry-picked on fact. In the case of the Ishrat probe, you had a U-turn in the narrative, with the eventual narrative in court via the second affidavit disbelieved the findings of the first affidavit. In the case of the Malegaon probe, you had a U-turn in the narrative whereby the latest narrative disbelieved the findings of the CBI and the ATS, on what basis we are yet to get any answers on. So in both Ishrat and the four terror cases, the U-turn in the official narrative absolves Pakistan of any responsibility, saves Pakistan, right? Saves the Lashkar-e-Toiba, protects the Jaish-e-Mohammed, and defiantly comes out to the rescue of an organization called Singh. There's empirical evidence, but you disregard all of this. In your view, why is this the case? Sanjay Hegde and Venkatesh are starting the debate. Go on, please.
Listen, I have no particular bias this way or the other. What really troubles me is that at the end of the process, they are human beings. Either one set of people has been falsely accused or the other set. Now, my simple question is, whoever has been falsely accused, at the end of the day, it is not enough to just give that person liberty. We have had several cases without any communal angle involved, where ultimately the prosecution doesn't stand. It is proved in court that the policeman basically had to close a file, he cooked up a charge sheet.
Sir, this is very serious.
At the end of the day, the man goes out free, but he is broken, he is shattered after the whole thing.
Arnab.
This is what we really need to look at.
So why I'm saying,
for example, you have the Akshardham case from Gujarat. You have the Akshardham case from Gujarat, where the Supreme Court, after nearly 12 years of incarceration, finally let off the people. So I am not saying this was right or that was right, but I am saying as a country, we fail our citizens when we let the policeman have a free hand. When we let the policeman
I don't think I'm getting
facts.
Is it for what reason?
No.
For what reason? For what reason?
I will tell you
what reason? Madhuresh can come to the debate after a response from Venkatesh. The debate is starting here, and the point that I want to make is that in both the Ishrat case and the four terror cases, investigation, the U-turn in the official narrative absolves terrorist organizations and thereby emboldens terrorist organizations. In the case of the Ishrat case, the Lashkar-e-Toiba is absolved. In the Malegaon 2000 case, both the Lashkar-e-Toiba and the Singh are absolved. And I don't understand why in this country any politician would go out there and save terrorist groups in Pakistan. It's not secular to do so. It's anti-national to do so. Why would anyone do something like that? That's the question tonight. If all these facts were there, why were they not looked at? Why were they not considered seriously?
But don't you think that RSS has also been absorbed by these kind of activities?
Okay, that's also a valid question. Is the RSS being absorbed? Okay, MR Venkatesh.
RSS is also
MR
involved in
Venkatesh.
so many kind of...
MR is opening the debate. MR, please.
Issue is a botched.
Don't
MR.
Issue is a we must distinguish between a botched up investigation by a police officer and a cover-up that is created by the highest levels with a political intention. That is the issue here. Here it is not a botched up investigation by an investigation officer of the rank of a sub-inspector or an inspector. Here the Ministry of Home Affairs were involved. Here the NIA was involved. Here vast sections of the bureaucracy were tutored. Evidences were tortured to suit a particular political narrative. The benefit of doubt here was the evidences were created in such a way.
If we keep on alleging our NIA, CBI and IB, that
please let us wait. Please wait. Who will believe the NIA? This is the political. This is the level to which UPA has brought NIA. NIA has become a big joke. Please understand that. That is the level to which UPA has brought NIA. This is the level to which IB has been reduced to. This is the level CBI has been reduced to. At that time you should have raised your voice. At that time you kept quiet. At that time you allowed the whole thing to drift. Now this is the price that the country is facing. That today we are seeing institution after institution getting delegitimized.
Madhuresh Kumar.
The party
Madhuresh Kumar.
Time for a particular reason.
It's Madhuresh's turn to respond.
That is the fact, sir. Let us accept that.
Let Madhuresh respond. Madhuresh, listen. Madhuresh, listen. What I also find sad. What I also find sad, and Madhuresh, I'm coming to you. What I find sad, and what I find is indeed very unfortunate, is that those people who were peddled this information, who were told Pakistan is innocent, Lashkar-e-Toiba is innocent, Jaish-e-Mohammed is innocent, they are all completely innocent, and who published this in newspapers, magazines, everywhere. Those people, will they consider these facts which are now emerging, Madhuresh? The question is, in both Ishrat and the 4 terror cases, the U-turn in the official narrative gave a clean chit to suspects, which central level agencies had ardent empirical terror evidence against. In both these cases, they made the way for public sympathy to support individuals who had established terror links to according to top intelligence and investigative agencies. You can't turn around and say today that, you know what, we're not going to look at this fresh evidence that's coming out now. Madhuresh, even you can't disregard all this fresh evidence. Madhuresh, even you can't disregard all this fresh evidence. You can't.
I'm not dismissing anything. I'm just making 2 points.
Yeah.
I'm not disregarding anything. Can I make a point?
Yeah.
Can I make a point? I've not even said anything.
Go ahead.
Disregarding me. 2 points very clearly. Bharatiya Janata Party, we have seen NDA 1 and now we have seen UPA 1, 2 and NDA 2. One point which many of us have been saying, CBI, NIA, IB has all been politically misused. Your terror files only get to prove that. Bharatiya Janata Party used that, now they are using it. If Rohini Salian is to be believed,
so much information is out in the public domain
that they should roll back everything.
Are you blind not to see all this information?
Like Raj Purohit is getting a bail, everybody will get a bail now. So the history will be rewritten. What UPA did today, NDA is doing exactly the same thing. NDA is doing exactly the same thing.
What the UPA had done,
DT Banjara will get the bail, Pandey will get the bail, every Tom, Dick and Harry who has been arrested in all these cases, they will all get the bail. That's plain and simple. And
GVL, that's a very cynical approach. That's a very, no, one sec. Madhuresh, you are a young activist. I am very disappointed tonight that somebody like you. No, one second, Madhuresh, listen to me. Madhuresh, 1 minute. अरे भाई 1 मिनट सुन लो Madhuresh. अरे 1 मिनट सुन लो Madhuresh. मैं ये कह रहा हूँ, you are a young activist. You should not be so cynical. You should say, let the truth come out. If the Congress party or any government, if any government has given a clean chit to the Lashkar-e-Toiba, they must be made answerable tonight. You should say that tonight. You shouldn't say everybody uses, everybody misuses.
Listen. Maulana Masood Azhar was returned, okay? Maulana Masood Azhar was returned.
You are
I'm
taking
not
a
going to
political
get into
argument,
who
boss.
is giving a clean sheet
No,
at the
no.
same time during UPA 1
Okay,
and 2,
response
LET
from the
and
BJP.
and all the people
Answer.
were framed. Indian Mujahideen was also brought out. So let's not get into that. The UPA
Of course, I'll get into that. I'm sorry, Madhuresh. I'm sorry, Madhuresh. 1 second, I'll get into that.
Nobody
And you know why I'll get into that? You know why I'll get into that? You are saying Maulana Masood Azhar was let off. Does that mean that Shabir Masullah and Sheikh Mohammed Ali Sham Alam Sheikh, the two initial accused in the Malegaon blast, having received weapons training in Pakistan in 2006? These facts
should
come
not
out
be
now.
exactly my point. That's the point I'm trying to tell you. That the BJP and Congress, both of them have done the same. You are only choosing to look at UPA now, but not at NDA what they have been doing. And you are being biased there, Arnab.
I am telling you.
Both the parties have been playing the same
I
game.
am telling. Okay.
Arnab, it's so evident. It's so evident there are so many. It's so evident that there are so many Mani Shankar ayers among the activists who would want to travel to Pakistan and beg them to remove the BJP
I'm
government
sorry,
at
I'm
the
no
center.
Mani Shankar Iyer,
I think
but I'm only
we
looking
know
at the
their
evidence,
hatred.
and I can look at the
you are,
UPA
I think
as well
there
as
are,
the NDA.
These are the I think
won't
it's
be
a
biased.
shame.
I won't be
it's
biased.
a shame
I look
if
at
they
both
call
of you.
themselves activists. I think it's a shame they call themselves activists. What activism
I'm sorry,
are they
Mr. Rao,
involved
then
in?
you can call yourself a politician.
What
Don't be
activism
shameful
are they
about
involved
me.
in?
You can be shameful about your own breed, not about us, please.
I think you are
I'm
a
sorry,
shameful
let's not
activist.
get on the.
You
if
can't
you have
see
evidence,
things.
if
You
you are
can't
saying
see
Rohini
things.
Salyan was
You
not
can't
said
see things
anything,
objectively.
please counter to that.
You
Please,
can't
can
see
you
things
have an answer?
objectively.
Can you answer why P.P. Pandey, a person who is on bail, is now the DGP of Gujarat today? Mr. Rao, please answer that. Mr. Rao, please tell us why P.P. Pandey, an accused person,
you call yourself an activist.
20,000 youths are being trained in Western Uttar Pradesh. There are newspaper reports. Can you deny them? Can you deny them? You are talking about Pakistan, Afghanistan and so on. So please see at your own home first.
I think
you are undermining our own agencies. Whom shall we believe? The IB, the CBI, whom the army, the police? Whom shall we believe? Shall we believe you politicians or shall we believe to our agencies? The fact remains our people are being killed day by day, day in, day out. How can we stop them? You Congress and BJP are playing politics.
But you shed tears.
And compromising
but you shed
the security
tears for
and integrity of the
terrorists.
country.
You shed tears for Simi.
You
want to
escape
save
the claim that RSS also provide training.
I think you are not interested you are not interested in national security. You are not interested in security of ordinary citizens. You are interested in saving the skin of terrorists.
RSS is
I think you are abusing religion.
RSS
You are abusing your religion for that purpose.
Sir, the facts are this.
Whatever amount of propaganda you do, it's not going to help.
GVL, one second.
Don't think that you are the representatives of Hindus.
It's not a Hindu-Muslim issue. It's not a Hindu-Muslim issue. Don't make it a Hindu-Muslim issue, for God's sake. It's a question about the country. It's about terrorism. Tasleem, Ahmed, Rehmani, हर चीज को ये communal angle मत दी.
Tell Narsimha that this is not.
Yes, I'm telling Mr. Narsimha Rao also. It's not a Hindu-Muslim issue.
I am not saying. Narsimha is saying.
No, I will not let him make it a Hindu-Muslim issue as well.
It's not at all.
I won't. Now let's go back to the debate. Gentlemen, listen to me. Listen to me now. Let's look at the facts. Let's get Faraz and RSN Singh on the panel. Please, last panel I did a rapid fire round, only facts. Let's argue facts. One of the uncanny resemblances between the two cases, Faraz, and all I'm telling you, you're also a young man, just have an open mind. Huh? Have an open mind. Right? I told this, so that you're just open to the new facts which come. One of the uncanny resemblances, Faraz, between the two cases is the fact that the UPA terror note and the Ishrat Jahan case, they rest on one focal point, that there was a complete shift in the narrative suddenly midway. Till a midpoint, everybody is blaming Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Simi, Pakistan. Suddenly, no Simi, no Lashkar-e-Toiba, no Pakistan. Saffron terror.
If I may say this, Arnab.
No, watch it. So,
Arnab.
as per the revelation of the 2007 document we showed yesterday, Faraz, it was shown in writing that the initial investigations of the government in the Malegaon blast of 2006, Samjhauta of 2007, Mecca Masjid of 2007 and Ajmer Sharif of 2007, the government had concluded that all of this was carried out with the support of Simi, Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Pakistan. Right? Now it turns out that all of this is given a spin. It turns around and we have fresh documents coming in from Punjab which show that certain Pakistanis were also let off. They were allowed to go. The then head of the ATS has given an explosive interview in which he also says that those people are arrested, in fact, knew the exact place in Pakistan where they were arrested. They know the topography of the region. Now, everybody can't be lying, you see. So maybe we need to, people like you, Faraz, need to have a little bit of an open mind and say maybe we were fed a certain narrative. Maybe we were wrong. Maybe it was unfair to the security of this country, as unfair as making Ishrat out to be an innocent person when she was a Lashkar-e-Toiba.
There are just two short points, Arnab.
Yeah.
Just two short points.
Yeah.
The first one being, I actually believe that the way this entire episode has gone for the past 1 week, we are making a mountain out of the molehill.
Mountain
and
of
why
molehill.
I am saying so is...
Letting off Pakistan is mountain of a molehill.
Allow me to... No. Allow me to
letting off Pakistan is mountain of a molehill. Helping Lashkar-e-Toiba is mountain of a molehill.
Allow me to develop my argument.
No. Being an advocate for Hafiz Saeed is mountain of a molehill. Okay, fine.
No, certainly not.
Sure.
Certainly not. Both the reports in Ishrat Jahan, for example, they are saying one and the same thing. The first thing says, the first one says that yes, I am carrying the affidavit with me. Arnab. What I am saying is that the first one says that Hegde.
You are arguing with me on facts?
Hegde was.
You are arguing with me on facts?
Of course.
You are questioning my facts?
The Hegde.
You are questioning the facts I put out in my report?
Yes.
You are questioning my facts. Okay, one sec. Here's a question.
Lakshmi told him. The second report says it's a hearsay.
Listen.
There is the difference.
Listen.
Mr. Singh on your channel that day has accepted that yes, both the narratives are actually a hearsay when taken in a court of law. Mr. Singh, who is sitting
why that desperation for one line, whether she was a terrorist or not?
Yeah, RSN.
Yes, but it was a hearsay. Mr. Singh,
no, I mean,
Hegde never said that he met Ishrat Jahan. He knew that she was a terrorist. He said that Lakshmi told him. Now when he's saying that Lakshmi told him,
what are you
it
saying,
automatically
Faraz?
becomes a hearsay.
RSN gone.
Young man, you have spoken for so long without even giving one valid argument. Let me tell you, if both the affidavits were same, then why there was such a desperation behind one line, whether she was a terrorist or not? I mean, why so many agencies?
That is for the investigating agencies to find out, sir.
And don't interrupt. No, you don't know your facts. Okay. You don't interrupt. Just listen to me. You'll go home very wise.
I have put out the facts which have been shown by
Arnab. Sir, young man, listen to me. The larger question here is, editor sir, that there is a coincidence. I mean, there is some connection with the elections and all these, terrorist attacks. For example, Ishrat Jahan case 2004 election year, 26/11/2008, 2009 the elections were scheduled, sir. Then 2014 assassination attempt on Mr. Modi at Patna, sir. Again election year, sir. This coincidence cannot be missed out, young man. And let me tell you,
wonderful.
You should be very worried.
Can I tell you?
Okay.
No.
Sanjay, hold your horses.
You should be.
Sanjay, hold your horses.
Oh, listen.
If you may complete and then allow me to rebut.
Don't interrupt me.
Sanjay Hegde.
I am not.
No.
Sanjay is
Hegde.
What? It is very worrisome. It is very worrisome that Pakistan now should be deciding as to who would be which party will form the next government and who will be the Prime Minister of this country. Now you are laughing and smiling away. Wasn't there an attempt?
Okay, now can I take apart your coincidence?
Why are you smiling, Mr. Hegde?
Can I take apart your coincidence?
What are you smiling for?
Okay, where is the charge sheet in Patna? Tell me.
Now, Mr. Hegde.
You have a government in place for 2 years. Where is your charge sheet in Patna? Where is your charge sheet in Patna? Tell us 2 years, your prime ministerial candidate.
For the government.
No. You are the one who started the coincidence theory. You are the one who started the coincidence theory. Now back it up. Now back it up.
Editor, I want your protection. This lawyer,
now let
this lawyer cannot take all the time,
theory.
Editor,
no, why not? Why not?
Editor, allow me to complete.
You come out with your fancy stories. You come out with your fancy stories. You think they're intelligence.
So that
your intelligence you think is evidence. That is not it.
You can't get lawyers who just come from Supreme Court and argue another case without even knowing the facts.
Calm down, gentlemen. You have had
Calm down, gentlemen.
BJP government. Where is your charge sheet in Patna? Where is your charge sheet in Patna? Please tell us. Please, no, don't. Please don't. Your statements have to be verified, and that is why you do not like lawyers.
What you are saying is evidence, then you should have gone to the court.
You do not like lawyers precisely because they ask
lawyers,
questions.
Allow me.
Everything that a policeman says.
You will be very wise by end of the day you hear.
With evidence.
Sanjay Hegde.
And it
Sanjay
is
Hegde.
just
Sanjay Hegde. Sanjay
Always come with
Hegde.
an agenda.
Sanjay Hegde, 1 minute. No, 1 second. Gentlemen, now.
Okay, let's get facts.
Wait. Calm down.
Editor, sir, you don't allow me to come out
listen
with
to
the
me.
facts.
Listen to me.
And then I am accused that I shout above everybody.
Here's the point tonight. Let's take the debate forward with MR Venkatesh. Let's get the debate forward with MR Venkatesh and Madhuresh Kumar. And my question is this. To MR Venkatesh and Madhuresh Kumar, please understand. And by the kind of argument that Faraz you are putting tonight, one day you're going to tell me that this poor fellow Ajmal Kasaf, that he was. No, 1 second, please. 1 second. 1 second, gentlemen. 1 second. One day you're going to people like you who think it is secular to support Pakistan.
What do you mean people like me? Certainly not.
People like you who support.
Keep ignoring.
People like you who support.
Actually, Arnab, he is right.
Okay.
Why do you?
Like you?
What do you mean by
what do you mean by people like you? How dare you say that?
More than anybody else is
you
the
should be
ignoring the High Court judgment, and you are giving us lectures.
Can I speak to these two gentlemen?
This is no patriotism.
No.
You will make this into Pakistan.
You will gain nothing listening from these fellows.
Okay, I want to speak. No, 1 minute.
Listen to me.
No, 1 second. I'm dealing right now. No, 1 second. Don't protest so much. Sanjay Hegde. Sanjay Hegde.
Go ahead.
Sanjay Hegde.
What do you mean by people like you? What do you mean?
It's all right. Have you finished now, both of you? Okay, here's the point. I'll tell you. People like you. When I say that, I mean, please listen. Sanjay, it's okay. The point. Okay, now calm down. Sanjay, listen. 1 second. I can't speak over everyone. RSN, just be quiet for a while, please. 1 second, please. Can I speak to just at this point of time, Faraz and Sanjay Hegde? I said, people like you who don't understand the facts that are being presented and are blind to the facts. Don't be blind to the facts. Don't be blind to the facts. Yes, because when I present facts, then I don't.
All Indians, we
and how can we say that I am a patriot and you are not a patriot?
Don't you dare say people like you.
Okay, now I'll tell you. Therefore, I'll follow this up. I'll follow this up by saying that people like you should listen to the facts. I'll tell you a fact. In the 2006 blast, for example, the DGP of Maharashtra was PS Pasricha. The DGP of Maharashtra was PS Pasricha. Faraz. The DGP of Maharashtra was PS Pasricha. Let me place this fact before Sanjay. Now, they said that they had found solid leads to believe that the explosives used in the Malegaon blast were similar to the... Faraz.
1 minute. Hang on.
Faraz, listen, when serious facts are being presented, then just listen for a while. And even Sanjay will understand tonight, because this point is going to pulverize his argument. Let me allow it to pulverize his argument. He will understand why. You see, Pasricha was DGP. He found solid leads to believe the explosives used in the Malegaon blast was similar to the July 11 blast in Mumbai. In fact, there was even a trail of RDX. What happened to that? Why was that put away? and the focus changed to focus on Hindu terror? One second. Now, in both cases, just one second. I haven't completed. In both cases of Ishrat as well as this UPA terror note, it appears that the government has pieced together various, and MR can take this forward as well, various versions and other information to portray an image that suits their agenda. In both cases, what are the implications? The implications are directly and intricately linked. The implications are directly and intricately linked to national security, since it is a matter of giving a clean chit to terror outfits. And by the way, Sanjay Hegde, one day you will even argue, one day you will tell me on the program that Kasab, you will tell me that Kasab was a member of an NGO who came sailing to India. And he was innocent and he was unfairly treated.
Hanged by the Supreme Court. And Kasab was hanged by the
Okay, one of you at a time. One of you at a time.
Kasab was killed on the street.
Who's responsible? One of you.
Look at the map of India.
One of you. Okay, one of you at a time. Okay, Madhuresh.
Can be right.
If you look at the map of India,
One at a time. Madhuresh.
all the terrorist attacks on our western coast.
Is that not a fact?
Okay, Madhuresh boliye. No, Madhuresh.
What is that?
Madhuresh, listen.
Ignore that. You are being blind to the fact.
Madhuresh.
As much as fact as
Can I just ask you something? One sec. Madhuresh, listen.
No, answer me.
Madhuresh, I'm asking, presenting a fact and
No,
listen.
please answer me. Rohini Salian, what is that?
Madhuresh,
No,
what
you
happened?
tell me. What is Rohini Salian about?
Okay, Madhuresh, I'll do
What is
rapid
Rohini
fire with you now.
Salian's allegations
Madhuresh,
about? Please
I'll
tell
do
everyone.
rapid fire round with you now. Please, I'll do a rapid fire round with you. Just 1 second, hear me. RSN, 2 minutes, one at a time, please, because everyone is now.
By observation
There you
passed
go
by
again,
your own
RSN.
Supreme Court.
RSN, calm down. Let you see, there
The
are now.
Supreme Court
I have
told
three
us-
people.
told
I have three people firing away
that
at me.
there is considerable, the word that they used
RSN,
was that there was considerable doubt.
RSN.
These are the words about the 2006 Malegaon blast. And it
RSN.
questioned the continued detention of Purohit Sadhvi Pragya under the Makoka Act.
Shouting doesn't change the truth, Mr. Singh.
Has there been a trial in Malegaon?
Why did the government
What's going on?
Anything you shout does not become the truth.
Hegde, Mr. Hegde.
It does not even become intelligence.
Mr. Hegde,
It does not even become intelligence.
Mr. Hegde, I am afraid, but in this tussle between a senior advocate of the Supreme Court and a raw official, I think that you are sandwiching me.
He's raw. I agree.
Yes, he is.
No personal comment.
He's raw and rude.
I said raw official. I said raw official. You are making it personal now. I said raw official.
Nationalist, anti-nationalist.
Yes, he's the one who keeps telling people to go to Pakistan.
Who said
And
that?
What
we
do you
want this
expect?
country to be saved from becoming Pakistan because of people like Mr. Singh.
I do that to people I wish well.
Okay, one second.
That's
Gentlemen, can you
Venkatesh.
calm down?
Who
Can I go
want
to
to
the...
kill everyone on the street without trying them. This is what is actually happening in Pakistan, Arnab.
Faraz,
You are a journalist, you know.
How it is
People are being killed on the streets in Pakistan.
Yeah,
Mr.
Faraz.
Singh also wants people to be...
Okay, 1 second. Now, I think there are 3 people who have not participated in the debate for some time. Can I please allow, there are 3 people on the left-hand side of the screen. Unko bhi
Shouting
zara aane
doesn't
de.
change the
One
truth.
second. Those 3 people are GVL, MR Venkatesh and Madhuresh. Zara debate ho to open debate ho, factual debate ho. हम गलत है तो हम कहेंगे हम गलत है. By the way, I'm not coming to any conclusions. I'm only presenting facts. I am not saying anybody in Malegaon is guilty or not guilty. I am presenting facts and it is my responsibility to present facts.
I've always
My question, for example, if I were to ask you, Madhuresh and MR Venkatesh and GVL, one second, Madhuresh and MR Venkatesh first. One second. Madhuresh, what happened to the narco test of Safdar?
Salian ने क्या कहा?
नहीं, आप सवाल सुनिए. What happened to the narco analysis test of Safdar Nagori? Please, RSN, only 2 people saw you on the screen. Please, 1 second as of now. What happened to the narco test of Safdar Nagori? He was chief of the Simi's extremist wing, in which he claimed that he knew details of the Samjhauta plot. कहाँ disappear हो गया? Madhuresh, सोचिए. कहाँ डिसअपियर हो गया?
बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने।
मैं तो सही कह रहा हूं, तो फिर सोचिए ना।
पॉलिटिक्स हुई नहीं, मैं बिल्कुल यही कह रहा हूं। यूपीए ने पॉलिटिक्स किया।
एमआर वेंकटेश रिस्पॉन्ड कर रहे हैं।
रोहिणी सालियान क्या कर रही है?
Arnab, the problem is if you look at the conspectus of the facts.
अच्छा एक मिनट, एमआर इज एमआर।
दोनों बात कैसे सच हो सकते हैं? दोनों बात कैसे सच हो सकते हैं? ये एक तो हिंदू टेरर होगा या पाकिस्तान टेरर होगा, दोनों कैसे हो सकता है?
मेनी साइड्स एंड
नहीं नहीं, अरे कैसे हो सकता है भाई? दिस इज इम्पॉसिबल। प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, हिंदू टेरर वाज अ क्रिएशन ऑफ मिस्टर पी चिदम्बरम. Hindu terror was a creation of Mr. P. Chidambaram to hide certain facts and for political benefit.
I am not with any party, UPA and NDA.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm only saying from the conspectus of the fact.
Rohini
sir, forget me. You can dismiss me.
Narco test said.
Arey sir, Rohini Salyan is telling truth. Agree. Let us agree for a moment that for the sake of argument, yes. But then look at the other facts. What is the other facts? The problem is that
state at the risk.
Sir, you are now talking from a dispassionate point of view. We are talking about how UPA botched up the whole investigation.
The one thing we need to understand.
A new political narrative was created. Saffron terror narrative.
Okay, first of all,
Paprika and this lady, I would still vouch for those police officers.
Saffron terror. Please understand that. NIA was created to hound the non-existent saffron terror. Let us be clear about that.
I understand. UPA made a mistake. But will you do the same? Will you allow Asima Nand to go?
Listen to me, Madhuresh, listen to me. Madhuresh, listen to me now.
No, I'm listening.
No, you see, there is also MR Venkatesh, 2 points that I want to make at this stage. 2 points that I need to make at this stage, that I am of a view that every political party and every political establishment, whether it is BJP on one side or Congress on one side, uses agencies to, take the heat off its own people. And by the way, it is also, you must remember, MR Venkatesh, that in that same interview that I did with Mr. Raghuvanshi, I asked him that, do you believe that Purohit and all these others are responsible for Malegaon too? And he said that, yes, I think they are. It's just that I believe they are not responsible for Malegaon 1. So, do not think that you can give all. No, MR, let me complete. Arey bhai, let me complete now. Don't stop me now. RSN, the truth has to come out on all sides.
A language course.
RSN, listen to me.
I don't agree with you.
Listen to me, RSN Singh. Bas, now listen to me. RSN, listen. The problem with is, when I present facts uncomfortable on this side, then I get attacked. Then I present facts uncomfortable on your side, you attack. Listen to me, nobody is completely innocent, that's what I'm saying. But while saying that, don't tell me Colonel Purohit is completely innocent. Please don't say that. That's going to be a ridiculous argument as well.
I will say that, sir.
No.
Sir, I will say that, sir.
Yeah. So,
sir, I will say that,
however, and one thing, Tasleem Rehmani, one other thing which I really think is required today. One thing which is really required today is that we need to take this religion angle outside of these debates. Don't bring any Hindu angle or Muslim angle into this, because then we are taking away the Indian angle. We only need to look at it from that perspective, right? So, when I say to Faraz and to Sanjay Hegde that people like you, I say people like you who should be open to all sides. You should be open to all sides. You also should be open to all sides, RSN. RSN, you should also be open to all sides.
If we are serious about our integrity.
I examine a case thoroughly, sir. If I am proven wrong, sir, the day Colonel Purohit will be absolved, sir. If I am proven wrong, sir, I'll stop coming on your show, sir. I make this a categorical promise, sir.
Okay,
if an ounce,
don't be emotional.
Of guilt can be proved.
You're just being giving an emotional argument.
Stop coming on times now, sir. No, sir, it is not an emotional argument, sir. I examine, I analyze a case very, very clinically, sir.
power, he
This
will be
is my
absorbed
solemn
one day.
statement today on your channel, sir.
No doubt about it. You are true. If the NDA is there in power, if the NDA will remain in power, he will be absorbed one day.
अच्छा मेरी
And
बात
everybody who has been
मेरी बात अभी
associated
सुनिए
with
अभी
RSS
फैक्चुअल
and
अभी
allies
फैक्चुअल
with
करते हैं
those
डिबेट
organizations, they all-
अभी मैं फैक्चुअल करता हूँ डिबेट लिसन अच्छा लिसन
Court of inquiry.
अच्छा रुक जाइए 2 मिनट 2 मिनट अच्छा 2 मिनट सुनिए मेरी बात अरे भाई धीमी गति से जाके स्पीड ब्रेकर लगा के यू वेट नाउ माय क्वेश्चन इज दिस and everybody hear me for 1 minute
A
please.
neutral suggestion.
Sanjay Hegde, this is not fair.
Arnab,
This is not fair.
No, Arnab, a neutral suggestion is this. In case anybody gets acquitted, especially where he has been tried for his life, that is the time that the Union of India or the prosecuting state should be made to pay very heavy
Absolutely.
damages.
I agree.
And
Very
recover
well
it
said.
from those policemen.
Very well said.
I agree.
That is the one thing. That is the one thing that India needs
All
to do.
Varish Adhivaktas in this country should assist in making a charge sheet against Purohit. You haven't
Sir,
done it for
charge
6
sheet, the
years.
government is not granting sanction to the charge sheet of murderers.
सर आप
Government
लोग
is not
वरिष्ठ
granting
अधिवक्ता
sanction.
हैं आप जाइए
Government is not
चार्जशीट
granting
बना के
sanction.
MR Venkatesh. Okay, now gentlemen, do you want me to moderate this debate? No. Faraz and RSN.
This is unfair.
Faraz and RSN, do you know
This is
so
unfair.
many people are calling tonight? I'm not taking a single call tonight so that this debate continues among us. So we have so many people calling. It is the number one
Arnab,
trending
let's talk on
subject
facts.
nationally tonight. The UPA terror files. A lot of people are watching this debate, but I request you to let me moderate it. Otherwise, मैं चला जाता हूँ. आप करिए debate. Please wait for a minute. Let me moderate the debate. No, that's not a
Mr. Singh,
No, don't worry. I don't believe in the empty chair. That's only a privilege of some people. My question is this, please. You see, a valid point made by Sanjay Hegde that if anybody is found tomorrow to be innocent, then that government should be made to pay for what the person has been through. If it is Colonel Purohit tomorrow, I agree, the government must pay if Colonel Purohit has been treated unfairly, right? I agree with that. But investigation, Sanjay Hegde, happen on the basis of evidence. Right, GVL?
No,
No, 1 second. No, I haven't said anything and you started. I haven't said anything and you started. Hear my point. My question tonight is this now. GVL can come in and after that MR. What happened to the narco analysis test, GVL, of another Simi person called Amil Parvez? Amil Parvez had allegedly confirmed the involvement of another Simi activist from Indore in the blast. What happened to that narco? When Anil Kumar...
There is no evidence. It's not admissible.
Okay.
That's the first point.
Okay.
Ultimately, we have law here, no?
Oh, yeah, we have the law.
And everything
We have the law.
Can't go like that.
Okay, we have the law. When it's not convenient to you, ignore the
You
facts.
had a narco of Telgi. You remember that?
No, you cannot
You
change the
remember
law.
that video that you put?
Yeah, I remember the video, but I put it out.
Said X.
Yeah, I remember I put it out.
People put it out.
Yeah, we put it
all
out.
journals put it out.
Yeah, we
Now
put it
I'm
out.
saying you people.
No,
Meaning
not all journals. Times Now put it out. Even then, most journals did not have the guts to put it out. We put it out. Anyway, now,
once that
now
video is put out,
now let
is
there be answer.
evidence? No.
Sir, listen to
whatever
me.
you say
Forget
in
the narco.
narco is
Are
not
Sanjay,
evidence.
it's not
an
narco, yaar.
investigative tool.
It's not narco alone. When
yes,
Anil
it's
Kumar,
evidence.
Inspector General of Police of the Indore range, had interrogated all the top Simi leaders and Rasak, confirmed his involvement in the Samjhauta case, why was it not followed up? Is that narco? Is that narco? It's not. GVL.
Confession, Arnab.
Are Faraz, 1 second, please. GVL.
Why would
Arnab, it is
any
inadmissible in
government...
evidence.
Just 1 minute.
You put a blindfold on tonight.
Can I
Faraz.
get a chance to speak?
Yeah, GVL. Go.
Talk about
GVL has been waiting for a long time.
Yeah, why would any government in office, why would they not listen to their own NSA, MK Narayanan? Why would they not listen
why
to
don't
their
you now go to the
own
court, Mr.
MHA
Rao?
secretary and senior officials? Why did they not listen to IB director Syed Ibrahim? Why did they not listen to the evidence available, the investigations done by Maharashtra ATS, which was ruled by the Congress party for 15 long years? I think putting all this together, one can clearly make out this was a conspiracy to defame an entire civilization, to defame
Rao, you
Hindus,
are in
I would
government for
say.
the past 2 years.
It was a
Why don't you go to
religious
the court?
plot.
Why do you go to
It was
court?
a minority.
With what evidence do you go to the court? With what
And it
facts do you go
has
to the
got
court? What happens?
your activists on your show.
No, why don't you go to the court? Your
And
government
it
has refused
the
to
whole
grant
aim,
sanction.
the whole
So
aim
against
was
those
to
accused
polarize.
persons
The
who
whole
have
aim
been
was to polarize
charged with
the
murder.
community.
Polarize the
And give a
community.
bad
You are
name to the
making them,
Hindus.
DGs
Give
of
a bad
state of
name to
Gujarat.
India. This was intolerant.
You are talking about
This was
polarization.
intolerance.
Should I take a break and extend the debate? Viewers,
It is
Polarization.
viewers, I'm asking a question.
And you guys are shamelessly showing it on television.
Okay, viewers,
and there are
viewers, I have a request to make. I have a request to make.
Exhibiting it.
I have a request to make. One sec. GVL, one second. GVL and Faraz, 1 minute. I have a request to make. I was supposed to take an ad break. I've gone forward. I need to take an ad break, but I have too many people calling right now saying extend the debate. Do I have your permission? Will you participate in 10 more minutes of debate if I take a break? Okay, I think that's a yes. So I take a very short break, viewers, because I have to. And when I come back on the other side, I'm going to ask them that if the early investigations into the Mecca blast, there were links connecting the suspects of the Mecca blast to the attacks carried out in the 2005 Indian Institute of Science campus in Bangalore. What happened to those leads? Should the people of India put blinkers on? Should the people of India forget? Should the people of India not ask questions? I'd say tonight, if you believe the file should be reopened, the case should be reopened, then let's speak about the reopening of the case tonight. Don't be scared, Madhuresh. If the file reopening is going to fix some people because they were wrong, let them be fixed. And if it's going to exonerate some people because they were innocent, let them be exonerated. And I'm back on the other side of the debate. Just a short break. I'm coming back. The Newshour goes on. Okay, let's go back to 10 more minutes of debate. The question right now is, MR Venkatesh can come into the debate at this stage with Sanjay, Hegde, anyone else on the other side if they want. Now, the Americans accused Goswami of funding the Samjhauta blast as well as the 2006 train bombings in Mumbai. We are talking on Newshour tonight about evidence that has been ignored. Why was the Arif Goswami link ignored? Why was the Arif Goswami link ignored? These are specific leads. You can't just say, we forgot. MR.
Yeah, exactly.
MR.
Arnab,
Yeah.
Arnab, the job of an investigator, I'm sure Sanjay Hegde will also bear me out, he is not to cherry pick on evidences. He has to weigh all evidences. He cannot ignore any evidences. He cannot ignore any leads. All that he has to do is to put out all facts and then come to a conclusion whether this was the right way or whether this is the wrong way. And now when he comes to a conclusion, it is for the court to then hold on to say that whether he has come to the right conclusion or not. Now in these cases, as you see, that at every step, the Pakistani angle, the Simi angle, the LET angle, or whichever terror angle was completely disregarded, and a new terror was created. Two new terror organizations were created to suit a political narrative. That is the point that we need to ask, whether there was Hindu terror or any of these organizations were involved in any terror prior to 2010 or 2011. No, these were all created retrospectively to suit a political narrative. That is the short point that I would like to make.
Yeah, that's a simple point tonight, and you know that these facts were stated. No, you know these facts were stated. You had a former Home Minister who said, and I quote, on August 25th, 2010, he said saffron terrorism has been implicated in many bomb blasts over the past. The fact now emerges that there was all this evidence against Pakistan, Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Simi. The government knew that, but the government disregarded that and built up an argument of what they called the recently uncovered phenomenon of saffron terrorism. Explain that.
Okay.
Explain that. Explain that.
There are investigative leads. There are investigative leads. Just 1 minute, yaar. Law. We are a government of law. We are a government of law, and that is precisely the problem. When intelligence agencies believe that they are not bound by the law, that is where the problem starts.
Yes.
That is where the intelligence agencies start faking. When they start faking, then they fail to realize that what
can you tell me, Sanjay, that the investigations are carried as per law?
They want to make things the truth. So the point
evidences
is this.
were manufactured by the UPA. It was United Pakistan Alliance.
Evidences
Let us be clear about that.
Evidences have been manufactured by every set of
evidences were created by United Pakistan Alliance.
UPA 1, UPA 2, NDA 1, NDA 2.
Arnab, let us be very clear that the whole fact is that evidences were manufactured. Whether the law was upheld here at this point in time.
The point
Sanjay, let us not look at law at the fag end. Let us look at law at the primary stage. The law at the primary stage is that the investigator must carry on his investigation as per law. Whether the investigator carried this investigation as per law is the question.
Does
it appear? Please understand, Sanjay, you are not answering my question.
Does it appear?
You are going.
Does it appear when you're watching this tonight? Does it appear tonight, Sanjay Hegde? You know, Sanjay, listen. Sanjay, does it appear that the UPA government did not give a thought, Tasleem Rehmani and GVL did not give a thought to the hundreds of innocent lives that were lost to the evil designs of the terrorists, and were more concerned with what you can get politically out of such circumstances? You are looking, Tasleem Rehmani, for what you can gain politically when people are being killed by the Pakistan-based terrorists. Does it appear that the UPA, the Congress government, was more concerned about whether terrorism has a Hindu touch to it or a Muslim touch to it? In the most unfortunate manner, instead of comprehensively condemning the act of terrorism itself, that national security... No, I haven't finished.
Tasleem Rehmani, tomorrow is some UPA 3, will you reopen all the cases again?
You will go as far as you need to go to get to the truth.
Our agencies or not?
You have to reopen the cases if you have to get to the truth.
Investigations are done.
You should reopen the case.
As long as investigations into terror cases are done.
And shall I disbelieve? I am posing a very, very serious question to you, Arnab. I am posing a very serious question.
No, we are discussing it.
No, what's your question? What's your question?
Cases were being propped correctly or not?
Because investigations have been politicized.
Correctly or not?
The Congress party has politicized terror. The Congress party has criminalized terror.
What you are doing?
The Congress party wanted to give a benefit of doubt, wanted to give, wanted to help.
The scenario, the doubtful scenario.
Sir, is it not to you, sir? You asked me a question.
I think your hatred for BJP and RSS is what the Congress party wanted to cash on. The Congress party wanted to cash on your antipathy towards BJP. They thought they can gain the votes of communities by simply targeting the BJP. Today,
Tasleem Rehmani, you asked me a question. Tasleem Rehmani, you asked me a question. You asked me a question. No, you asked me a question. GVL, Tasleem Rehmani asked me a question, and I want to respond to that. I want to respond to that.
Because if we will create spurting doubt on every case,
Tasleem Rehmani, you asked me a question. Can I reply to you?
The Congress is...
Can I reply to you?
Congress is caught red-handed.
Just 1 minute. I'll take GVL, I'll take 45 seconds to reply. 45 seconds to reply.
Just to
GVL,
people.
Tasleem Rehmani, if you ask a question, you must hear the reply.
Did in the past, and CBI did in the past, and IB did in the past.
Tasleem Rehmani...
were wrong because of the Congress party. That can also be wrong.
Yes, Tasleem Rehmani, now hear me. You asked me a question, here is my simple reply. My reply to you, Tasleem Rehmani, today is a counter question to you. Does it not appear to you that national security went through a dark phase where the alleged links and antecedents of a particular person with a terrorist group were forgotten or amended to achieve a political milestone? Is it not a scary thought? It is a scary thought to consider that the then government provided legitimacy to groups like the Lashkar-e-Toiba and the Harkat-ul-Jihad Islami by not going strong against them and in fact absolving them of involvement?
That's what.
It's scary. It's a scary thought.
First we have to stop our own people.
That's no answer, sir. That's no answer. That's no answer. What is Faraz saying? That's no answer.
Our own people are
if you may just give me 30 seconds.
I give you 30 seconds and then we're closing in 3 minutes, viewers.
30 seconds. The only thing which I want to say is, Arnab, that when Mr. Rao says that investigation was being politicized, He keeps ignoring that investigation was being monitored by the High Court. And only after considering the report of the investigating agency, the High Court has passed an order which has not been challenged in the Supreme Court.
That was the time when this...
So how can you say that investigation was politicized?
Samjhauta blast was not handiwork of Pakistan but our own people. And editor sir, you will remember that day I had said that Pakistan will now turn around and ask you for all times to come that please get your house in order.
As to the innocence or guilt,
I'm sorry to say, when Pakistani guests used to be there and our Indians used to be there, and whenever they used to mention Samjhauta blast, most of the Indians on your panel, they used to keep quiet. They used to pander to the Pakistanis. And editor sir, you will remember, even those days, I used to give them a shut-up call and tell them...
Okay, calm down, gentlemen.
I used to tell them, what about Arif
Calm down, gentlemen.
What about Fazlul Autala?
Calm down, gentlemen.
What about David
in this country?
We believe that a debate on terrorism... We believe firmly that a debate on terrorism... We believe firmly, and this is our position tonight, we believe firmly that a debate on terrorism must be about fixing accountability, not for framing a narrative on political ends. And I give nobody the clean sheet tonight. But I agree with Sanjay to the point where he says that if it is found that anybody is being treated unfairly, let there be accountability, not just justice to that person.
But what about abusing? What about abusing the entire country? What about abusing
That's why I said
religion?
Well, I think we need to take this debate beyond religion.
They're pathological.
GVL, the debate should go beyond religion. To all the viewers tonight for this whole week. Through this week, viewers, we have brought to you many new angles on Ishrat and on the UPA terror files. I just want to tell viewers and take them into confidence and say we have a detailed investigation and we've only begun uncovering so much information that is coming our way. For your support through this whole week, I am indeed very grateful. To our panelists who continued to agree to this debate, which has gone 10 minutes after 11 tonight, and to people watching everywhere, you see 37,062 tweets on your screen and counting, for your support and participation. I thank you all for joining me on debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.